Hello, guys. How are we doing? Are we all okay? Welcome. Welcome. Hope you got your pen and pads and papers and all that crap ready. Let's get it going. Making sure everything's working quickly. Looks good. Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. It's it was the only thing I could think of to get like all the questions on the slide so that you could see them and like me just not have to read the entire thing off. So yeah, it is literally a whole bunch of slides, but you know, it's so you guys can read the questions as well. I'm trying to be a bit inclusive. But welcome to the Quizmas. How we doing? We all okay? There's a bit of delay, and I've just realised between me talking and you guys seeing and replying and stuff. But that's okay. That's okay. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, hello. Hello. Get rid of that. Cool. All right. We might as well just get started, eh? Here we go. Round one. So I don't know. He did say he was coming, didn't he? But he's not here yet. I'm gonna poke him actually. I'm gonna be like, "Oi, where are you?" Round one. So there's 3 rounds altogether. There's nothing really special. You know, they're just a whole bunch of questions. I just was trolling the internet for questions and kind of just found the best ones and threw them in. So there's 3 rounds, and there's just going to be a whole bunch of questions in the rounds. There's nothing special to it. It's not Christmas related. It's just done at Christmas time to spend a bit of time with you guys, doing a live. So yeah, that's it really. There's about 15 questions per round. So I think I made something like there's quite a few slides. You're a tad rusty. Well, there's a bit of history as well, so get ready for some history questions. You might learn something, you never know. Anyway, round one, question one. Who released their first antivirus product called VirusScan in 1987? I don't have slides for the answers, but when we get to the answers, I'm just going to read them out, basically. Give yourself a tick or a cross. I'll read it again. Question 1. Who released their first antivirus product called VirusScan in 1987? That's just the company name. You don't have to put the answers in chat. We're going to go through all the answers, so that's okay. Oh, humbug. Question 2. Otherwise, I would have ended up with like so many slides, and I was not in the mood to make the slides, edit the text in every single one. Basically, that's literally all it is. I'm just being lazy, so it's just going to come with the slide saying answers. Question 2. Which computer software company developed and published the graphics editor Photoshop? Which computer software company developed and published the graphics editor Photoshop? Some of them are really easy, like this one. Some of them. Question number 3. What word means to switch a computer off and on again? So it's just that particular word. What does it mean when you switch your computer off and on again? Nice easy one. Question number 4. In computing, what name is given to the maximum rate of data transfer across a given path? I'm going to move my microphone just a little bit closer. In computing, what name is given to the maximum rate of data transfer across a given path? So it's just the word again. You can tell I copy and pasted most of these. Question 5. What term was coined by American John McCarthy in 1956? Here's a history question. What term was coined by American John McCarthy in 1956? I reckon you might be able to guess. It's getting more and more advanced, that's all I'm saying. Question 6. What is the name of the challenge response test often seen at the end of online forms that determines whether a user is human or an automated bot? So it's human or an automated bot. So I'm just looking for the name of that abbreviation, basically. Question 7. What do the letters AVG stand for in the AVG antivirus computer software? What does AVG stand for in the AVG antivirus computer software? Been a while since I've used that, but good question. I think everyone used it at one point. Let's go next question. Question 8. Name the simple text editor associated with Microsoft Windows. Name the simple text editor associated with Microsoft Windows. Question 9. Which common programming language names may also be A, an island in Asia, B, a snake, C, a gemstone, and D, the number 100? Which common programming languages may also be A, an island in Asia, B, a snake, C, a gemstone, and D, the number 100? Bloody hell. Not a clue on that one. Programming is not your thing. Yeah, that's fair. There's quite a few. Well, there's 4 answers there, so there's 4 points basically. So it's not just you like A, B, C, and D are all separate answers. So I'll leave it up for just a couple of seconds extra, so you can have a quick look. So the first one is an island in Asia. B is a snake. C is a gemstone. And D is the number 100. Next question. Question 10. What does the acronym LAN stand for? What does the acronym LAN stand for? Question 11. Which common acronym stands for Hypertext Preprocessor? Which common acronym stands for Hypertext Preprocessor? I think that's one of those questions where you either just know the answer or you won't. You just guess them. Yeah, fair. Question 12. The name of which early computer web browser may also be used to describe a certain type of art? The name of which early computer web browser may also be used to describe a certain type of art? That's a good question. Question 13. Which fruit and Greek letter combine to give the name of the 2012 released credit card sized computer to help teach children to code? I've done 2 number 12s. I just forgot to check. I thought so. Have I? Nah. Question 12. All right, question 11 was which common acronym stands for Hypertext Preprocessor? Question 12 was the name of which early computer web browser may also be used to describe a certain type of art? And then question 13 is which fruit and Greek letter combine to give the name of the 2012 released credit card sized computer to help teach children to code? Good question, that. Question 14. In computer science, what word describes a self-contained sequence of actions to be performed? Think about it. In computer science, what word describes a self-contained sequence of actions to be performed? Cheeky, that question. That's okay. I think that might be the end of the round, actually. There we go. Yeah, end of round. End of round 1. Answers. Let me get the answers, because I've got them here on a bit of paper. Okay. Ready for the answers, guys. The answer to question one. Question one was who released the first antivirus product called VirusScan in 1987? The answer was McAfee. It was John McAfee. Or McAfee, sorry. McAfee. Question two. Which computer software company developed and published the graphics editor Photoshop? Obviously, it was Adobe. Question three. What word means to switch off a what word means to switch a computer off and on again? It's reboot. I'd argue it's not a restart. It's definitely a reboot. Because a restart is where the computer doesn't actually turn off, it just restarts itself. Question four. In computing, what name is given to the maximum rate of data transfer across a given path? It's bandwidth. Question five. What term was coined by American John McCarthy in 1956? It's artificial intelligence. Question six. What is the name of the challenge response test often seen at the end of online forms that determines whether a user is a human or an automated bot? It is CAPTCHA, which stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart. So it's an abbreviation. AI is scary nowadays. Yeah, that's why I said when I answered the question that it's getting more and more advanced. AI is very scary, but very amazing at the same time. Where were we? That was question 6, wasn't it? Question 7. What do the letters AVG stand for? It stands for antivirus guard. Sometimes it's simple. Question 8. Name the simple text editor associated with Microsoft Windows. It's Notepad. Oh, you put the Turing test. So question 8 was Notepad. Question 9. Which common programming languages may also be A, an island in Asia is Java. B, a snake is Python. C, a gemstone. That's Ruby. And D, the number 100 is C. Just C, the letter C, because it's, C is 100 in Roman numerals. Or you could have used WordPad too. Yeah, see, now... No, you couldn't. Because you don't use WordPad to... Yeah, you could have, I suppose. You could have. If you put WordPad, you can have a point as well. So I'll go back over those answers. 4 answers for question 9. A was Java, B was Python, C was Ruby, and D is just C, the letter C. You just didn't know 100. Yeah, that's it. Question 10. What does the acronym LAN stand for? It's Local Area Network. Question 11. Which common acronym stands for Hypertext Preprocessor? It's PHP. Question 12. The name of which early computer web browser may also be used to describe a certain type of art? That was Mosaic. Question 13. Which fruit and Greek letter combined to give the names of the 2012 released credit card-sized computer to help teach children to code? That was obviously the Raspberry Pi. And then the last question. In computer science, what word describes a self-contained sequence of actions to be performed? The answer is algorithm. So, out of a possible 17 there, guys, how did you do? Let me know. Very exciting. Got 3 from guessing. Nice. Good job, that. Good job. Round 13 out of 17 and 14 out of 17. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Round 2. There's 14 questions in this round. And again, they're just going to be general questions. Cheeky bastard. No, I've had a haircut. Yeah. It's kind of a little bit of both. So, question number 1. Question 1. Here we go. In computing, what name is given to any malware which misleads users of its true intent? In computing, what name is given to any malware which misleads users of its true intent? Question number 2. What does the computer acronym JPG stand for? What does the acronym JPG stand for? That's actually a hard question. I don't think a lot of people know that. You used the wrong shampoo. You got wash and go. That's a good one. Question number 3. What is the official app store for the Android operating system? What is the name of the official app store for the Android operating system? Ooh. I've done it. I don't know. Was that question 3? Oh, good. Question number 4. Name the IBM computer that beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. I actually knew the answer to this one, just saying. Name the computer that beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. You know, you just finished writing the answer for JPG. Sorry. Question number 5. What name is given to a pictorial representation of a facial expression using letters, numbers, and punctuation marks, usually written to express the sender's mood or feelings? What name is given to a pictorial representation of a facial expression using letters, numbers, and punctuation marks, usually written to express the sender's mood or feelings? It's a long-winded question. Someone's at the door.
Someone is at the door.
Told you. I mean, I use them all the time. Question number 6. FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does FTP stand for? I feel like you need to be a network engineer to answer some of these questions. FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does it stand for? I was trying to simplify the question. So. Oh dear. Question number 7. Announced in May 2016, few years ago now, wasn't it? Which computer browser will include a new power saving mode that will increase the laptop's battery life by 50% or more? Announced in May 2016, which computer browser will include a new power saving mode that will increase the laptop's battery life by 50% or more? I, I, I'd heard about this, but I didn't realize. Uh, I didn't realize. I knew the benefits of using said browser. But I didn't realize that was one of them. Question number 8. What item used in modern day CPU architecture gave rise to the second generation of computers when they replaced vacuum tubes? What item used in modern day CPU architecture gave rise to the second generation of computers when they replaced vacuum? This is going back a little bit, but they still use them now. Billions of them. Or definitely millions. Maybe not billions. That's quite a lot. Question number 9. What is the name given to start again. What is the name given to unsolicited email messages? What is the name given to unsolicited email messages? I don't know what I was trying to say the first time around. I mean, I'd call it any sort of mail, really. Question 10. What name was given to the series of computers used by British codebreakers in World War II to break the Lorenz cipher? I think this is another one of those ones where if you know your history, then you know it, and if you don't, then you don't. But you might learn something. What name was given to the series of computers used by British codebreakers in World War II to break the Lorenz cipher? Excuse me. Question 11. We've heard of and probably used RAID before, but what does the abbreviation stand for? We've heard of and probably all used RAID before, but what does the abbreviation stand for? I'll give you a minute to write that down. You did an article about this a few years back. Nice. Nice. What does RAID stand for? Take a guess if not, if you don't know. RAID is a bug spray. Question 12. In computing, there are 8 bits to a byte. What are 4 bits called? In computing, there are 8 bits to a byte. What are 4 bits called? It used to be years ago. It still is. I spray it on my sister when she annoys me. One more time. In computing, there are 8 bits to a byte. What are 4 bits called? It has a name. These computer guys have a sense of humor. Question 13. What does the acronym LCD stand for? Everyone should know this one. What does the acronym LCD stand for? Final question. Question 14. The first BIOS was used in IBM's first personal computer way back in 1981. It was replaced by what in 2007 when Intel, along with AMD, AMI, Apple, Dell, HP, IBM, Lenovo, Microsoft, and Phoenix Technologies finally agreed to use it as BIOS's universal replacement. The first BIOS was used in IBM's first personal computer way back in 1981. It was replaced by what in 2007 when Intel, along with AMD, AMI, Apple, Dell, HP, IBM, Lenovo, Microsoft, and Phoenix Technologies finally agreed to use it as BIOS's universal replacement. And it's an abbreviation. I don't need to know what the abbreviation is, I just need to know what the abbreviation, what the letters are. End of round 2. All right, one round to go, but let's do the answers from round number 2. So, question 1. I can't remember what the questions are. Let me get the piece of paper. Put it behind me. Question 1 was... That's not the right one. Hang on. In computing... No. Yep, in computing, what name is given to any malware which misleads users of its true intent? What's the answers? That is... it's a Trojan horse. Found the answers. That's a Trojan horse. Or just Trojan. Joe, Gadget Joe, tell me, what does the computer acronym JPG stand for? I'll wait. Did you write it down? Actually, just using this to find out how long the delay is. It is, mate. Yeah, it is. We don't really count the experts. It's yeah, JPEG. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Well, yeah, you were right. Question number 3. What is the official app store for the Android operating system? It's Google Play. Not that I'd know, and nor do I care, because I'm an iPhone user. I'm not even sorry. hate in the comments below. Question number 4. Name the IBM computer that beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. It was Deep Blue. Pretentious. There we go. Deep Blue was the name of the IBM computer. I actually learned that via like doing some scuba diving stuff. Yeah. Question 5. What name is given to the pictorial representation of a facial expression using letters, numbers, and punctuation marks, usually written to express the sender's mood or feelings? It's emote, icon, or emoji. It's an emoji. Emoticon or emote icon. It's an emoji. Yeah. We all got that one. Question number 6. FTP moves a file between a computer and a server, but what does FTP stand for? It stands for File Transfer Protocol. Question 7. Announced in May 2016, which computer browser will include a new power saver mode that will increase a laptop's battery life by 50% or more? The browser was Opera. Doesn't feel like it's been out that long, does it? Question number 8. What item, used in modern day CPU architecture gave rise to the second generation of computers when they replaced vacuum tubes? Transistors. Question number 9. What is the name given to unsolicited email messages? Spam. Question 10. What name was given to the series of computers used by British codebreakers in World War II to break the Lorenz cipher? Come on, guys. Hit me up in the comments. I'll wait again. He's got it. Colossus. That's it. Question number 11. We've heard of and probably used RAID before, but what does the abbreviation stand for? It stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disks or Drives. Whatever. Question number 12. In computing, there are 8 bits to a byte. What are 4 bits called? They're called 4 bits is called a nibble. Question number 13. What does the acronym LCD stand for? It stands for Liquid Crystal Display. And the last question, that long one. The first BIOS was used in IBM's first personal computer back in 1981. It was replaced by what in 2007 when Intel, AMD, AMI, Apple, Dell, HP, IBM, Lenovo, Microsoft, and Phoenix Technologies finally agreed to use it as BIOS's universal replacement? It was UEFI. UEFI. Hey, Mr. Bonshaw. I'm so glad Cameron doesn't want Bill Gates to be seriously injured anymore. You've made it in time for the last round, buddy. Yeah, you were right. It was UEFI. So that was the end of the questions for round number 2. So we're on the third and final round, and in this round, there's 14 questions. They should use nibbles instead of bytes. Imagine this a 16 giga nipple. Yeah, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, but imagine like you know you're sat there trying to make a video and you're just talking about 16 giga nipples. Oh, that would be hilarious. I mean, technically, like 16 giga nipples, is an actual amount though. Is like it would just be half of so it'd be like 8 gigabytes. But you just call it 16 giga nipples. Although someone would argue the toss out of that, absolutely 100%. But yeah, that's funny. All right, so final round, round number 3. Welcome to round number 3. Let's do this. Question. Please work. There we go. Question number 1. The 2-letter country code domain .dd was reserved for which country, but was never actually implemented? This is another history question. Technically, this country actually obviously doesn't exist anymore. But yeah. What country code domain .dd was reserved for which country but never implemented? You wonder if you could do a video saying only giga nipples instead of gigabytes to see if anyone notices. I dare you. Question number 2. We don't have to answer the questions in chat to Gav. Just write them down. We're going to go through the answers at the end. But you can. It's not a bad answer. Question number 2. Which general purpose high-level programming language was created by Guido van Rossum? Oh, sorry, Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands. Which general purpose high-level programming language was created by Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands? I couldn't tell you the year. I forgot to write it down. You're out on this one again. You don't know. We've actually had one of the answers earlier. That's all I'm saying. That's the only hint. That's the only hint you're getting. Question number 3, another easy one. Well, potentially easy one. What country has the domain, the 2-letter domain name .cn? I forgot to put the dot, but what country has the 2-letter domain .cn? Fairly easy one, that one, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree? Question number 4. Which entertainment, news, and social networking website has the slogan "the front page of the internet"? I'm pretty sure everyone's used this website at one point. It has its slogan. It's the front page of the internet. Have a guess. Have a guess of what website that is. Making you hungry now. Good question. This next one, question 5. What did Apple launch way back in 2003 to support the 2001 launched iPod, the original iPod? You're probably banned off it. Yeah, you probably are. What did Apple launch in 2003 to support the 2001 launched iPod? I was a big fan of this for a long time. Excuse me. Question number 6. Which programming language, together with HTML and CSS, is one of the 3 core technologies of website content production? Joey Rovers. Hey, Joey. Write down the answers, mate. We're going to go through them at the end, but you were right. Question number 6. Which program language, together with HTML and CSS, is one of the 3 core technologies of website content production? So it's HTML, CSS, and what? Question number 7. Which web browser replaced Internet Explorer as the default browser in Windows 10? Love it or hate it, Which web browser replaced Internet Explorer as the default browser in Windows 10? Don't tell me the answer, but tell me whether you actually like it or not. And do any of you guys use it? Do any of you guys use Windows 11 as well? And what do you think of it in that? It's kind of like up for debate, isn't it? But you know what? Like you all know what it is. This should be an easy one. I don't mind it. You're just being edgy now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You know, I like it. I like it. I think it's all right. It's because it's based on something else, isn't it? So, you know. Question number 8. Question 8. Which letter do you press with the... Sorry, I'll start again. Which letter do you press with the control button to paste copied content using a keyboard? Which letter do you press with the control button to paste copied content using a keyboard? So I just need to know the letter, basically. Very good. Very good, Joe. Very good. Question number 9. What does the abbreviation PNG stand for? I didn't even know this. I didn't know. I knew. I mean, I didn't know what the N was. So yeah, there you go. I learned something when I compiled these questions. I should have known that. I kind of kicked myself for that because obviously I knew what JPG was. Just didn't know what PNG was. But take a guess. Take a guess. Yeah, me too, Gav. Me too. I'm completely there with that. I'm gonna drag it out so you guys have a minute to write down those 3 words. Nice. Question 10. Which web browser was created by the Mozilla Corporation? Which web browser was created by the Mozilla Corporation? Just should really be was/is created by the Mozilla Corporation because it's not like it's gone. But what's the name of the browser that is created by the Mozilla Corporation? They actually call themselves a corporation as well, so I love that. Every time I hear the word corporation, I just think of Umbrella Corp. But that's just me. Oh, it went the wrong way. I like that, Joe. I like that. Question 11. Here we go. Big question. Even though she wrote about a computer, the analytical engine that was never built, she theorized that the computer could follow a series of simple instructions, a program to perform a complex calculation. NVIDIA also used her name on the 40 series architecture. Who is she? That's kind of the giveaway, really, if you didn't know. Even though she wrote about a computer, and she's been dead for about 170 years, so that should help too. Even though she wrote about a computer, it was her version of the analytical engine that was never built. She theorized that the computer could follow a series of simple instructions called a program to perform a complex calculation. NVIDIA also used the name on the 40 series architecture. Who is she? Ignore Gav's comment. Question 12. What does the computer virus W32 marijuana interrupt you? Sorry, I read that wrong. What time does the computer virus W32 marijuana interrupt you to suggest taking a break? Brilliant question. What time does the computer virus W32 marijuana interrupt you to suggest taking a break? Yeah. Think about this one. I'll give you 10 seconds. Funny question. Funny question. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's going in. Question 13, the penultimate question. How did HAL, the computer in 2001 A Space Odyssey, get its name? How did HAL, the computer in 2001 A Space Odyssey, get its name? Good question, Matt. Good question. And the final question, just to round out round number 3. What letters between Q and E on a computer keyboard? Scraping the barrel here. Scraping the barrel, but you'll find out why in a minute. What letters between Q and E on a computer keyboard? And a bonus question. Not a freaking clue. And a bonus question. Give me the name of the layout on that keyboard. Well, that's question 14A. I've just made it up there and then. End of round 3. We did it. Yay. End of round 3. Question number 1. Question number 1. The 2-letter country code domain .dd was reserved for which country but never implemented? The answer was East Germany. So Gav was pretty much bang on the money there. It was East Germany. Well done, Gav. Congrats. Well done, buddy. Question number 2. Which general high-purpose level programming language was created by Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands? That was Python. Question number 3. What country has the 2-letter domain name .cn? China. China, mate, innit? China. China. Question number 4. In entertainment news, question number 4. Which entertainment news and social media, social networking website has the slogan, the front page of the internet? Gav's probably banned from it, and the answer is Reddit. Question number 5. What did Apple launch in 2003 to support the 2001 launched iPod? Joey Rovers was bang on. Joey, if you're here, iTunes, mate. Good job. they did ban you until you changed ISP. You just reset the router and got a new IP. Yeah, it was iTunes. And I bloody love that. I bloody love that program for the longest time. I used to use it to burn CDs to play in my car. Yep. Where were we? That was question 5. So question 6. Which programming language, together with HTML and CSS, is one of the 3 core technologies of website content production? The answer is JavaScript. Yes, it is. Question number 7. Which web browser replaced Internet Explorer as the default browser in Windows 10? You tell me. I think Gav and Gadget Joe were getting a bit edgy about it earlier on. Question number 8. Which letter do you press with the control button to paste copied content using a keyboard? It is the letter V. V for victory. Question number 9. What does the abbreviation PNG stand for? It stands for portable network graphics. I didn't have a clue. I mean, now I know. It kind of makes sense because obviously PNGs are really just used on like the. So, yeah, portable network graphics. Question number 10. Which web browser is run by the Mozilla Corporation? The answer is obviously Firefox. Question number 11. Gav told everyone the answer, but even though she wrote about a computer, her version of the analytical engine that was never actually built, she theorized that the computer could follow a series of simple instructions, known as a program, to perform a complex calculation. NVIDIA also used her name on the 40 series architecture, and yes, she was Ada Lovelace. Question number 12. What time does the computer virus W32 marijuana interrupt you to suggest taking a break? Take a guess, guys. I'm gonna wait for you guys. Go on, take a good guess. You can probably guess it. I didn't know that. I'll have to go and have a look. But yeah, you're right. It's 4:20, obviously. Yeah. Question 13. How the computer in 2001: A Space Odyssey, which is such a good movie, by the way, got its name. How did HAL, the computer in 2001: A Space Odyssey, get its name? I'm just going to tell you the answer. You guys might know, but I'm just going to read it out. And it is: take the letters IBM and select the preceding letter for each one. That is literally it. So when he wrote it, he just took IBM and just took the letter in front of it, and it came out being HAL. Brilliant. Original, really like brilliant bit of writing. It's literally as simple as that. And then the final question: what letter is between Q and E on a keyboard? And obviously the answer is W. Just like we've got a big W for me doing this quiz. And then obviously there was the 14A, and then obviously it was a QWERTY keyboard as well. So so yeah, that's it, guys. That's the end of the quiz. You've all been great. Thanks for sticking around for me this last hour. Had a bit of fun. W QWERTY, he's got it. Yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Merry Christmas from everyone here in Player.net. Thanks for following. I'm not going to hang around. I'm very hungry. My dinner is calling. WWE Windows! But yeah. Thanks for all being legends. Thanks for supporting the website this past year. It's been great working with a lot of people, and it's been great keeping in touch with a lot of people and following you guys in the industry as well. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Gav, sorry you missed the first 2 rounds, mate. But they were literally the same as this last one that you managed to get here for. But Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you have a good time with your loved ones, and Happy New Year. You'll write the questions. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, have a good time. Enjoy the downtime. Enjoy the time off work if you can get any. And see you all soon. You're busy saving Bill Gates' life. See you guys. See you soon. Take care.